don't make a video every week, but I try to. Anyway, they come from semi-undisclosed locations. Okay, so review what we talked about in class. Last time we talked about measures, right? Measuring things out in 4, right? We might do a waltz sometimes in 3, but measures of 4. Those measures create sections, and then usually 8 bars or whatever, say 12 or 16, and then we use those sections to create arrangements, right? Sometimes, like the song we did the other day, start and end and just go back to the beginning. Don't have complicated arrangements. Next thing is keys, right? Key signatures. There's some theory behind the key signatures. You can learn that, and hopefully by the end of the class you'll have some knowledge of that. But for right now, we're just talking about key of G, right? There's 7 chords, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in every key, right? We talk about the 1, 4, and 5 and remembering it. Right now we're in G, 1, 4, and 5 is G, C, and D, okay? The next level would be then learning those 2 and 3 and 6 chords, which are minor, right? Right, and it's for the whole key of G, but that would be the A minor and the B minor and the E minor is the 6, but that's next level. For right now, just know 1, 4, and 5 in the key of G, right, is C, G, C, and D. When you're in G, wondering what that next chord is going to be, yeah, it could be anything, but it's almost certainly going to be C or D, okay? And then while we're doing that, we want to know where are the notes, okay? Where are those notes? So the main thing I want you to do is be able to figure out where the notes are. More important than memorizing, right? If you keep figuring them out, eventually you'll just know them, you know? So how do we figure them out? Well, there's a note in between all the letters, right? Except for between B and C and between E and F, right? So here's E, the low string E. That first note is F because there's nothing between E and F. Then there's F sharp. I could also call that G flat, but I'll just use sharp. So we get E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, and in the musical alphabet, we cycle around. A comes after G. A, right? So that's how you figure out, and we know that with the open strings are, we can figure out where the notes are. Now, when you're playing chords, we talked about those 1, 4, 5 chords. Know where the root is of that chord, right? So G, here's G, 3rd fret on that E string. That's my root, that's G. Next level might be knowing where the other G's are in that chord, right? Okay, C, where's the root of that C chord? Right here, 3rd fret of the A string, right? A sharp, B, and C, nothing between B and C. And then D, where's the open, where's the root? This is a little easier. There's that open D note right there. All right, so think about that when you're playing chords. At the very least, where's that root? Right, that's a good intro to knowing where the chords are. Next level will be where the other roots, or in a C chord, like where the other C's, in a D chord, where are the other D's, and the next level beyond that, what are all the notes in the chord, right? But for now, just be aware of those notes and know where they are. Don't worry about the sharps and flats so much, right? Because if you know where G is, you know where G flat is and G sharp is, right? So just worry about those letters, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, okay? Then we talked about strumming, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Song, you can do those down ups. Okay, so strumming, we're going to talk about more about strumming in the next class. Then there's the bass walk up. I'm going to send a video because of the turnarounds. They go like G, D, and G. Here, but look in the email I'm sending for that video. And now when I talk about where are the notes, yes, it's about knowing, but when it comes to playing, knowing doesn't help much, right? Knowing that these are the notes to the walk up better than nothing, but it's the practice, it's the repetition, the over and over and over and over again, right? In that sense, when it comes to playing, knowing doesn't help much. Just kind of, I hate to call it mindless, but mindless repetition, to as much as you can stand, is how to do that. Knowing that it's this doesn't help that much, right? But practicing it a million times helps, you know. And then there's that G run. I'm going to send a video about that too. And that'll be what I'm sending. So I'm not going to send that many videos. In other words, that G run video and the walk up video and the video about the G pentatonic. We're going to refer to those as class goes on, you know. So I'll be sending a lot more stuff today than in the future, but that's what you're going to get. There's this video with the review of what's in the class. There's a video I made about G pentatonic, along with a couple of YouTube videos about G pentatonic, and a video of the walk-up. Okay, all right. Let me know if this helps at all, or even that you're able to see it, or if I have a stain or something like that. All right. Thanks.